Alright, hello YouTube. My name is Assassin. I'm gonna be talking to you about firing techniques for the Abrams used in Still Beast. Okay, and I'll show you some tricks and stuff like that if you didn't already know. So here we go. Now we're gonna be firing at some blind tanks out here. Start with the M1A1.
Loader ready, safe unloaded.
Alright, the M1A1 has the Taha, the single axis head assembly, okay? Pretty much by now everybody knows what that is, so I'm not going to go into detail of what it does, alright? But, just keep in mind when you laze and you activate your lead and you get your super elevation for your range, of course, you know your gun 2 elevates, alright? Your moving reticle kicks in for lead. Okay, what's happening is your tank is monitoring your traverse rate, your gun turret drive rate, pretty much is what it is, and your handle movements. Okay, and also your tilt with your cant, depending on if you're moving or stationary. Okay, and some other stuff, you know, that you input it like crosswind and barrel, and your ammunition temperature and stuff like that. So it's all getting the ballistic solution calculation to where your round will be the most accurate for when it hits targets. Okay, so we're going to get an M1 here, and as you see we got a moving target here, so we'll go day channel. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to practice a stationary to moving target for the M1. Okay, in real life a perfect target would be going straight across at the same range on flat terrain. But I mean, that's a perfect scenario. But most of the time in scenarios, the target's moving up and down or going towards you or away from you. It's not exactly moving. My daughter interrupted. Sorry about that. But anyways, um, so as you see, he's climbing a hill here. Okay. When a target's going away from you, you want to aim kind of high a little bit. If he's coming towards you, you want to aim kind of low a little bit. If it's a tank that has a soft kill system, like Shatora or something like that, like this, you don't want to laze it itself because see, it knows I'm here now and it blinded me even through thermals. See, I can't see it no more. So what you want to do is, see, I can't laze past the target because of the range difference, but I can laze before the target and I can aim just a tad higher. So for a stationary to moving tank, you laze track. You're supposed to laze fire, but for a tank with a system like this, you wouldn't want to do it. So you just want to adjust your reticle here and fire. And I had target. Target destroyed. Oh, no, still alive. But he's messed up, like his turret's not moving. So that's a good thing for me. Okay. So I could kill him. He wouldn't be able to fire on me. His partner will probably know where I'm at. But if you can all avoid it, you want to laze before the target. Get on the target, track him, and then fire. Fire a little low because he's going downward. And he's moving a little faster. Target, now he's dead. Okay. Now stationary to stationary target. So we have we'll go for the T90 right here, stationary. So what you want to do with the stationary is, first of course, we see the target here. Alright, so you get a call to a gunner stable tank. You move up, you see him, you want to make sure you're cleared. Okay, should be a little bit more right there. Alright, so now you want to come back in. You want to laze, drop, fire, and then move back. Okay, so it'd be Let's wait for his smoke to clear. Let's see, we're waiting here. There he is. So it'll be gunner disable tank is slew you to the tank, you pull up, you go wide field of view or thermals, I see him. Okay, lays, drop fire, and come back. Target destroyed. Okay? So every time you shoot a stationary target, you want to dump your lead. Okay? So, alright. Now for scanning techniques, okay? A lot of times, depends on the mission and terrain and stuff like that. You want to scan like this, going back and forth as fast as you can pick targets up. And then you want to go back across in day channel for you're looking for dust trails. Like if a target's coming up, you'll see its dust trail before you see it. And then you can get pretty much tell where he's going to come up at. Don't get tunnel vision. Like stay on this one target, keep shooting until he's destroyed. You want to shoot one, shoot another one, and shoot another one, and then go back to him. Or if you're in a platoon, that's where your platoon leader will designate targets and TRPs for your tank. So like your tank to my left or whatever, you'll get from here to here, TRP 1 and 2, and then the two leader tanks will get the center, you know, TRP 2 to 3, and then the right tank will get from, you know, TRP 3 to 4. Okay? That way you can get control of target control and ammunition, reserve your ammunition where you just won't burn through it shooting one tank, you know, with 4 tanks shooting one tank, and yeah, it's completely dead. So wasting ammunition conservation can be really important. Definitely if you have a company of T90s coming at you or something like that. So very important. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna back up here. I'm going to take this tank. This is another M1. And we're going to shoot it here. Reload this guy. Alright, as we know, the M1's got the Taha, which is pretty much the same as the Leopards. Except the M1, or sorry, the M1A2 SEP has automatic lead, just like the M1. But it's got the Taha, like, of course, like I just said, the Leopards, just like the Leopards. So you don't have to worry about that moving, you know, radical and stuff to flow. So those techniques, you can still use them, but you don't have to in this tank. You know, in M1, you probably should use the techniques. You know, lays dump fire for stationary, lays track lays fire for moving. You know, unless it's like a T90 or something. Okay. So let's go over here and I'm sorry, I'm on M1. Excuse me. I will go to the SUP next, but the SUP has a DAW and yeah. Okay. I was gonna make this 4,000 meter shot with M8 29A2, which is confirmed that it can destroy catastrophic kill AT-80 at nearly 4Ks. So we're going to test that theory again. And still beast. I tested it yesterday and it was one shot, one kill straight through that sucker. So we're gonna do it again right now. Oh, the AI is active in here. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna lays. Give me a good lays here. Come on. Bad lasers. Boom. Good lays here. Center mass. On the way. Oh, dispersion. I'll hit him this time on the way. Probably a little pissed. Man, on the way. Kinda disappointed today. That should have killed him. Oh, and it didn't. On the way. And over. I'm shooting bad today. Let's see. Let's go here. On the way. And let me get a better ways. He must have backed up. Yeah, that hit him. That killed him. Huh. Interesting. I killed him in one shot yesterday, so. Random stuff. Alright. And we'll hit the gunnery range after this, and I'll show you about the tracking techniques for them one. Okay, now we're gonna go to the SEP. Here we go. Set with the Taha, CITV. Alright, let's go up here. So I have this guy on blind. Alright, so with the SEP, same thing applies pretty much when engaging targets. If he's going downhill, you want to aim kind of in front of him. If he's going uphill, you want to aim just a tad higher. If he's got a soft kill system, you want to laze around him, and then you can kill him. Okay. A lot of times you do not want to be shooting in, well, if it'll go back, and 50 or 25. You can shoot in 25 mag, but I wouldn't suggest it. A lot of shooting should be done in 13. Okay. Alright, so we're going to use canister for this troopies here. Let's see if I loaded the canister. I did. Okay. Right here. Oop. Okay. There we go, on the way. Boom. Got him. Let's see. On the way. On the way. Yep, hit him. Alright, so another good thing and feature about the M1A2 SEP is, of course, the Commander's Independent Thermal Viewer. Okay, it's got its own designating device, which has a stadia reticle, which can measure range. Alright, but you have to be at 13, 25, or 50 magnification to use it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to laze to this dead target real quick. So what's the range to this guy here? And 1560, okay? So now we're going to battle site at 1200 meters. Now we're going to laze. So we'll laze, give us our stadia reticle. Now we're going to measure our target. So let's see, we're going to try to get as close as we can. Should be right in there. So we designate. It puts in 1500. So even though the target's 1560, we'll still hit the target. Okay, so on the way. Target. So this can be useful when your GPS is non-functional, you don't have a rangefinder, you have thermal failure, you have day channel failure, and you have an LRF failure. Your commander can sit here and he can laze to a target that, you know, that's about to engage you, or y'all see it first, or he's already engaged you because you're well out of the GPS. Well, he can range it for you and measure the range, and then It can help you either with your Stadia reticle shooting quick, or he can input it into the system and it will be there to fire. So a little sensitive here. So what's the range? 1770, so it's a little high on the way. Yep. Okay. So just little tricks to use for the setup. We go GPS gun line of sight, telling the tank that we're using the we're using the GPS, primary GPS instead of the CITV. If we were firing from the CITV, we want to use CITV gun line of sight. This is definitely important for long range shooting because of the parallax offset. Plumb and sync comes in, is important for this, and bore sighting. Okay, to hit really far targets, you need to have your bore sight and your plumb and sync done. Okay, if not, these will be offset, even though it's not simulated in Still Beast. If you were to shoot long range and you didn't do plumb and sync and your numbers are off, your alignment, your parallax are off, well, when I click from CITV gun line of sight to GPS gun line of sight, there would be a little jump, which is very important at long range targets because they can get really hard to hit because they're smaller. So it's very important. But right now, StillBeast is not implementing it, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so F6, we'll go here. We're going to go to your gunner's control display panel. Okay, they only have your range. In a range here, you can enter whatever you want. We'll enter 1300 meters. You hit enter and you look through your sight. 1300 meters is entered into the fire control system with a solution right now. You actually, believe it or not, have lead that's being applied as you see the gun at the bottom left. So you can actually manually enter range, you still have lead, and you can fire. Okay. Also, you can adjust your battle sight range here. Before we go to battle sight, here's your lead. In the actual SEP, you'll see the lead calculation here. So when you move your handles left or right, you'll be able to see them, the measurement. Okay. Your whole turret positioning. The real thing, you turn it on or off. Let's see here. I'm not going to say too much about it. Your battle sight here. It gives you the ranges, which is supposed to be 5,000 meters here, but it's 4. Okay, and your coax. Alright, so I think that's 150. Alright, so we're going to put in 1,600 meters, which is actually a really good range for battle sight. Battle sight, hit return. Okay, we have 1,300, so when we go to the commander's site, the commander's display unit, we hit battle sight, make 1,600 meters into the fire control system. And once again, you should have lead, which we do. Yep, there it is. Okay. So that's pretty much the basics. As some people, I don't know if some people know or not. Let's see here. So we're going to go into our CITV here. We're going to go to manual. Let's go to 13. Now we'll go to auto, and it starts to auto scan. These are your sector limits here that your CITV will scan to. As you see, the dotted line is your CITV line of sight. The solid line is your gun, your GPS line of sight. Okay, so where your gun and your GPS is facing is here, and your CITV line of sight is here. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go down to our tactical screen. Sorry, wrong button. We'll go to vehicle systems, CITV setup. We'll go to sector limits. Now we're in, it tells you instructions on what to do. So we're in COTV auto scan. We are to the left using our commander's control handle. We move it to the left here. I want it to go way over here. Now we're going to hit our forward-way left button, which is right here. And it moved. See? Now we're going to move it all the way to the right here. Right here, we're going to hit our right here. Oh, sorry, I didn't hit it yet. Hopefully, is the mouse trying to... Yeah, why is it doing that? It should be doing that. Okay, so we're going to put left a little more. And there it goes. Okay. Now we're going to release, and we have new sector limits. Okay. Now we can adjust our speed, which we're in auto scan mode, and we can either go faster, and you can adjust faster, or we can go slower here. Right there. So we hit F3, and there we go. Okay. As you see, our scan sector limits are wider, and our speed is a little bit slower. Okay, that's still a little too fast, so let's go here and slow it down just a little more. Maybe there. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so I have my hands off of my controls right now and sit back and just watch it. Okay, now all I have to do is grab my palm switch, designate tank right there. He identifies, lays, and fire. Boom. Okay, he's dead already before you can get that turned over. Alright, so here we go. Let's go back. We go back to on our tactical screen, our map. None of those are functional right now. Okay. For your handle here, this is your lays range. Yeah, range up, range down. Okay. This is how your stadia reticle can adjust. And also, you can range, like when you're in GPS gun line of sight and you have the override, you can laze doing that, or you can laze in CITV gun line of sight. Either way, sends a pulse. Underneath here is your designate. This lifts up. There's a push button. This is your hat switch. There's a little cursor that comes on here that can move back and forth. It comes across here. It's normally on here. And you can select these like this, which it doesn't work, but this only uses the push button. But if you had this, it'd be able to zoom, click, zoom, click. Okay. As you see, bore sight, plumb, and sync important. Okay. This is your field of view. All right. As you see, when we go up to our display here, our CITV site, this is what the black button does, but it can go up and down. I can't do it on Still Beast, but forward brings it narrow field of view. Back can bring it back to the wide field of view. Okay. All right. And that's pretty much it. Let's see here. I want to measure that T90 and kill it. So we will go here. We'll go. Oh, wrong button. We'll go here. We'll go. Oh, no range. Oh, how about that? He's a little crooked. Maybe 1400 meters. Designate. There he goes. Designate. On the way. Target. I bet he's dead. Yeah, I'm lasing him. He's dead. So. Alright, so let's shoot up the Armada. Where are you at, sucker? There you are. Alright, let's get a good range to you. So use the Stadia box, which is going to be a little different here. Maybe. Alright, so we designate. Designate. Remember, you don't want to be in 13 magnification or 25, so we want to be in 13. So here we go, on the way. Boom, target. No lays, on the way. Target. Intercepted. Hard kills this bastard. On the way. I don't know where he's at. He's not moving. I'm gonna smoke him out. I should keep the same range as the last return, so let's. That should have been a hit. I think he's still alive. Oh, he's not moving. Oop. See, I'm lasing him. He's dead. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay. Oh, that's my other video.